I'm at the Yamaha stand now with Jeff, so can you tell me about yourself, Jeff?
Yep, hi there. Welcome to Yamaha stand at Motorcycle Live 2017. I'm Jeff Turner, I'm the marketing manager at Yamaha UK.
Fantastic. So, I mean, looking around, it's a little bit special. You've got some well-known bikes, some brand new bikes, some really out there bikes, like things that nobody's seen before. But first off, the Niken. I mean, one thing I've got to ask is why?
Well, it's an engineering solution to the age-old problem of motorcycling, which is front-end grip. It's the holy grail. It's what everybody wants. We can control the rear end of a motorcycle with electronics, slide control, traction control, and so forth. But the front-end grip is about physics, how much tire do you have on the road. And there is only one solution, and that is the two wheels. So the Niken delivers up to 80% more front-end grip than a conventional single wheel. And that, in terms of the confidence it gives to a rider. So whether the conditions are bad, or whether the road surface is not perfect, or whether it's somebody that is looking for a bike that just wants to lift their confidence. It may be the passenger wants more confidence. It may be that their confidence is going a bit, for whatever reason they've had a slide on a drain cover. The Niken will deliver a new level of grip that's just never been experienced by motorcyclists before.
Excellent. And there are three-wheelers out there, but not kind of performance kind of orientated. This is it the MT-09's engine?
It is,
CP3?
Yeah. Correct, yeah,
yep.
Absolutely. So it's 115 horsepower, so it's a serious motorcycle.
Yeah.
Three-cylinder, 850cc. The big thing is that you shouldn't think of it in terms of all the other three-wheelers around there. I know at the moment they're everybody's reference point. That's because that's all you know.
Yep.
But think of those three-wheelers as a four-wheeler with a wheel missing. That's more how the suspension works.
Okay.
This is more like a motorcycle with a wheel added. So for example, if you sit on it, you think, well, it must be stable, it's got three wheels. It will flop over just like an ordinary bike. There is no damping, no springs within the tilt mechanism. All the damping and the springs are in conventional forks, upside down forks on each wheel. So the tilt left to right is just like you would balance a normal bike. If I put a blindfold on you and you went off up the road at 20 miles an hour, you wouldn't know it had three wheels.
Okay. I know that is a misconception, because a lot of people have said, will it come with a side stand? You know, does it lock, or will it... So you've answered that yourself?
Absolutely, it's like a motorcycle. Ordinary side stand, lean it over when you're done, get on it. If you don't put your feet down at the traffic lights, you'll be on your ear.
Right, that has explained it, because, yeah, like you say, the rear wheel slip can be a bit fun. Like, let's be honest, if your front slips, that's not fun.
It's normally the day that people lose confidence in their riding. So that's all we want to do is provide a new experience and a new level of confidence for people.
Excellent, and I'll be honest, I really would like to take one out, so I'm excited when the test rides are available.
Well, you will be able to, and I think that's the crucial point, is that you look on it at the stand and it looks like a concept bike.
Yeah.
But it isn't.
Yeah, really.
It's in production in about 3 or 4 months' time, and by the middle of 2018, you will see people on Nikens on the British roads, in the dealerships. It's coming. We'll have a test ride program, so watch out for that. Clearly, before you buy, you're going to want to ride it.
Absolutely.
But it's super exciting times. It really, it honestly is a new chapter in motorcycling.
Very good. Okay, so that's what I see as the wild card, really, because it is out there. What else have you got that's generating the excitement for Yamaha right now?
Probably the next best bike of interest here at Motorcycle Live would be the new Tracer. So the 900 Tracer and a new version of it, the GT, which is a bells and whistles version. The bike was a bestseller for Yamaha. It was launched in 2015. It's been a really, really top seller for us. It's won loads of awards, press awards and so forth. And it was a restyling, re-engineering, so it's got new swing arm, new chassis dimensions, much more comfortable seating, much better fully enclosed bodywork, fairing, wider screen, narrower bars, different, just every single thing has been changed. And every little criticism that the Tracer's had over the last few years, this one's been attended to. Even the passenger has been looked after, much bigger grab handles, and the passenger footrests have been moved, new hangers. It just goes on and on. The more you look at the detail, the better you see it.
Excellent. It's nice to know that Yamaha are listening to what people are saying and working on that.
Absolutely. And that's also why they've added the GT version, which will come a little bit later in the year, because that adds quick shifter, traction control, cruise control, all kinds of extra stuff that you wouldn't have on the standard one, just to kind of give you that you know, colour screen and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something for everybody really.
Fantastic. So personally, I have the MT10 and I love that bike. And I'm seeing more variants of that bike popping up now.
Yeah, MT10 arrived with a big bang, big hit. Then we got the MT10 SP. We now do the Touring Edition. So that's an MT10 with a high screen, comfort seat, bags, but that's an official version of it. So we've got 3 MT10s and they really have been a fantastic flagship for MT. Because MT for us is more than 40% of our total bike sales, and it's super, super important.
Yeah, it's a great range. I'll be honest, my last 2 bikes were MTs. You know, fantastic bikes, yeah.
Well, have you seen the new MT-07 then?
So what is it you've changed up with that then?
It's all new bodywork, new headlight, new tail light, new tail end, new grab bars, new seat, much more roomy riding position, slightly different angle, but most importantly, they've uprated the suspension. That bike just continues to be a kind of do-it-all for everybody.
Yeah, and it's the... So the MT10 is a fantastic bike, but it's a little bit aggressive for somebody who's learning to ride, or you know, has been riding and they're not fully confident maybe. So the MT-07 is that bike for everybody, I think. You know, it's a well-balanced machine.
Well, I think that's what the good joy of MT, isn't it? Because if you want 160 horsepower naked type performance, then MT-10 is sensational. MT-07 is available not only in the standard 75 horse, but also as a restricted 35 kilowatt A2 version. So you can use it for A2 license holders. And then of course we have MT-09 in the middle. So we have a 2-cylinder, a 3-cylinder and a 4-cylinder, which kind of covers all bases. Really.
Yeah, you do the lot, basically, yeah. Fantastic. If you say Yamaha to people, I think one of the most common replies you would get is R1.
So we launched the R1 in September 1997 in Milan. And the press were just aghast. It was just a moment in motorcycling history where the game changed. So here we are at Motorcycle Live celebrating its 20th anniversary. And what we've effectively done is we've built a shrine to the R1. So we have the latest generation racing bikes, we have the World Championship Endurance race bike, we have World Superbike, BSB bike, we have a customer's drag bike, 285 horsepower, we have some of the old racers here, but you will also spotted the original 1998 machine. 10 miles on that one, it's like brand new. And next to it we've done a paint job on a brand new one to mimic the 1998 iconic red and white colours, really just to celebrate the anniversary. It's not a production bike, it's us making something special for Motorcycle Live. Well, I have to say the interest and social media interest, who knows, it's gone wild. It
looks stunning, and honestly I think you should release it. You know?
Well, a lot of people have said that, and it's amazing how an old colour scheme, I know it was iconic in its day, but how easily it transferred to the new bike. Absolutely. And as it was taking shape, we just thought, wow, yeah, that really works. It's nice to come here and celebrate the anniversary of that.
Well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and we're going to go and have a look at some of your bikes, so thank you very much.
Thanks, Anthony. Cheers.
You're welcome.